Jackie, when you had mentioned in the first segment that, part of the reason you got out of competing in bodybuilding was because of the substances that people were using. When you were doing this it was like in the early 90s, right? That was really kind of the heyday of like steroids and stuff, wasn't it?
Yes.
And so that you were able to circumvent that and that never was part of your story, fortunately.
Yes, that's correct. I am really clear on what I want to put in my body, and it just made no sense to me to work so hard to create a really great machine, your body, and then put poison in it.
Yeah.
So it just never crossed my mind to do that.
So how are you conveying all of this to your 6-year-old daughter who's now in this DVD with you, and you guys have won a competition together? And tell me how's that coming together?
Well, when I decided to compete last summer, July of 2010, I entered it and I was reading through it and said, oh, they have a kids division, and she's like, I want to do it. So we started putting a routine together. Since she was born, I've worked with her in gymnastics, stretching her and putting her up in the air, and so it was real natural for both of us to just continue with that but make it a routine. And when we got to Vegas, I told her if at any point she was uncomfortable and didn't want to compete, just to let me know. And I said, if you want to back out, and she said, I am not backing out. And she is very competitive, and so she was really excited, and we got up on stage and she nailed it. She is a very good competitor and a show off. She likes to be on the stage and showing off.
So it sounds like you passed some of those genes on to her then.
She definitely got a lot of good genes that was passed down from my dad to me and now on to her.
Well, good. Well, tell me about this. Is it Little Athletes for Fitness?
It's Little Athletes Fitness Fun.
Fitness Fun.
Fitness Fun. And I've always wanted to, since I was a gymnast, make a living doing some type of sport. And as I got older, I realized I probably was not going to be on the Olympics and make money doing that. And about 1.5 years ago, I had a vision of creating a DVD, as I've seen the kids kind of get more, they're on TV a lot, but watching TV and not being active. And I wanted to provide an avenue where kids could work on balance, flexibility, and strength at home and put it in a DVD and hopefully get their parents and their families to work with them. So it was kind of a holistic dream to have the whole family work out together. But if the parents weren't available, it was good for the kids just to be able to do that. And so I wanted to share what I'd been working with JC on with the rest of the world.
So when you started going down this path of putting this DVD together and involving your daughter, what was your daughter thinking? Like, was she comprehending the fact that, she's going to be on TV with all these people watching her and stuff, and did she like that?
She liked the idea of being on TV as long as it wasn't so much live. She's watched, on TV, kids on it, and that seemed concerning to her. But being a DVD and then watching it back, and then her kindergarten friends, they've played it at school, and when they'd say, I saw you on TV, and then she really liked that. But she's always game. She wants to jump in and try anything. Last summer, I decided to try my first triathlon. So she did the kids one and did great. She did a triathlon. So she likes to jump in and kind of follow in her mom's steps, I guess.
Yeah, sounds like it. So you have a mascot?
Yes.
For if I can refer to it as Laugh.
Yes.
And your mascot is Laugh Lion?
Laugh the Lion.
Laugh the Lion.
Yep. And
why Laugh the Lion? How did he come into play?
Well, when you're working with kids, mascots, they can really relate to them. So we wanted a fun character also as part of the DVD. And Laugh actually is in parts of the DVD doing some of the exercises. And my business partner, Annie Simons, and I worked with one of the local schools, and 400 kids came through our Fitness Fun program. And Laugh the Lion was there, and the kids loved Laugh. So we knew that that was a big hit to have the mascot be part of the DVD.
Yeah. Well, I know, with shows like Barney and, some of these other ones and Sesame Street and stuff where there's a character that does seem to really resonate with kids. So then to combine that into a fitness DVD, Are you kind of pioneering that? I mean, is that really, I haven't heard of that before.
Well, I don't know if I'm pioneering it. Mary Lou Retton, who was one of our Olympic gymnasts, gold medal winners, she had a TV show, and I believe she had some characters on her TV program that she used to do with it.
Right.
But I have not seen a DVD like this before, so I think in a DVD format with the mascot and bringing, you know, athleticism to kids in their home, I think it's a new concept from what I can tell. Yeah.
Where did you guys film this? Where did you put this together?
It was filmed in Hood River in the Paris Fair building, and Rod Parmenter, who's a local videographer, filmed for us. We really tried to use local. We're huge local supporters, and so we filmed it right there in Hood River. So.
That's awesome. Yeah, very important. Local's very important. With the DVD, and now that it's done and people can buy it, where can they buy it? What's the plan, and how are you getting the word out there?
Well, this is one way.
Absolutely.
We're going to do some advertising. We've done some press releases. JC and I just won a big competition in Vancouver, Canada, and we received the only standing ovation of the night. There's over 50 athletes. It was really great. JC was really spot on that night. And so we are out on Facebook that way, and YouTube, our routine. But we have www.littleathletesfitnessfund.com. It can be ordered right on our website, or they can contact myself or my business partner Annie, and we're here locally, and they can do that. So,
perfect.
Yeah.
And plans to maybe get it into mainstream distribution?
Yeah, that's one of the options we're looking at. Right now, we're really trying to get out to the media. We're hoping to be able to get the word spread and maybe into Portland and Seattle and kind of the Northwest, because we use 2 local boys from Hood River too. They're in it, and a state champion, only at 7 years old, from Utah, Hunts Gymnastics. She trains in Utah. She's in our video, and she just won a big state championship there. She's a fabulous gymnast.
Nice.
Yeah,
wow.
She's great. So we really wanted to try and promote here in the Northwest first, then go to Utah, and then really go nationally. We really want to provide this and to everyone.
Yeah. Well, good. Well, when we come back, we'll talk a little more about the future. So stick with us. Be right back.
Coming up.
I'm very interested in doing a show. I'd love to get on TV with Laugh the Lion and engage the kids to want to watch it instead of watching iCarly, which my 6-year-old daughter watches. So she's a normal kid. Yeah, she's a normal kid. She likes to watch TV too.